there. This is your Business Talk Back program, and I am your host, Tony Pezza. We have Chris Kennedy on the keyboard.
And once again, hello, friends.
And there's Chris, and there's Daniel over there doing some pages for us. Daniel says very few words. He says, "How you doing over there?" And that's it. That's good because he's got to finish his job over there.
Tied up. That's why.
Today is Wednesday. What's the date today, anyway?
June 4th, Tony.
June 4th. Wow. Where did the 6 months go?
We are in June. That's
fly by like it had wings. God Almighty.
End of the season almost.
Wow. No, don't be rushing the summer. Ray just got here. Jesus.
I'm talking about the first season of our show.
Oh, Daniel's got his shorts on already. You don't want him taking his shorts off. It's summertime now.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, right.
Don't my explanation wrong.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
The year.
Yeah, the
you
year.
Don't like a TV show and it's a radio show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. They call it a season, not the summer season.
No, this is a season.
I'm sorry, I misexplained.
No, that's okay. It's a season. So we've been doing this for a while, and we do have videos on the social. You can go back and check the archives on Business Talkback, Blog Talk Radio, Google Hangout on Air. We have about 45 videos and podcasts and webinars and all good stuff. We have a program called Busy Quizzes, 100 questions free for business owners. So we have a lot of good stuff out there. And so it's for the listener who's in business to go there and find it. Very simple. In fact, Chris pulled up the Busy Quizy this morning, 100 questions.
Indeed.
And I asked him, I said, how many can you answer? Couldn't get too many right, only because he's not in business, so it's designed for business owners or startup.
The honest truth is, it's my situation, and it's very complex.
Yeah, that's okay. No problem. We'll have to explain that. So anyway, you do have the questions on there. If you want to know the questions that was created by me about 2 months ago, I guess. It's all free, so if you go to 3 W's in a dot, Busy Quizzes, BIZZIE, QUIZZIES, and just go there, answer the 3 easy questions that let you into the site, which is your phone number and your name and your email address, so we can send you information. And you go there, it's all free, has a tremendous value. So if you go and sign in, then go to your inbox, and you'll be able to open the page, and you'll see the 100 questions. And so we offer this to anybody that wants it. It's free. And if you're in business, this is a big help to you. And if you think about going into business, it's even a bigger help. So we're able to offer this, no charge. Been doing it for a long time. And we'd like to see more people get involved with the question and answer program. And it doesn't mean you got to call me for every answer. I'm sure you know most of them. You may not. So that's why we're here. So if you go to the Busy Quizzy questions and answers, the questions are there. If you don't have the answers, you give me a call on the phone here, and I'll give you the answer. The number here is 646-478-4796. 646-478-4796 is the number. And go to busyquizzes.biz. And you've just hit the BI, you've just put it into the toolbar, into the search engine, it'll come right up. Go there, sign in, and then go to your inbox, and you'll have the 100 questions there for you. And it's very easy. Look them over. You may not know all the answers, you might know them all, I don't know. It's designed for, like I said, people in business and people that want to go into business. And if you don't have the answers, give me a call here. I can probably answer your question. I wrote them, so I should know the answers. So one thing about when we give you an offer, we usually have all the answers for you because we know exactly where we're going with the questions or answers. So we try to give you all the right answers, all the right questions. It's a good program. As I said, it's free, no charge. It has the value to it, but you're not paying for it. And not only that, on top of that, if you sign up for that, you'll get a free newsletter. So I put it all together, you're probably $150 for the membership by itself. So it's all free for you if you want to do it. I can make all the free offers here, and it's only enticing to the individual that wants to say, hey, let me go and see what it's about, and I can use it. Because I can tell you right now, those questions that are there are really business questions taken from years of doing businesses, since 1975 actually, and it accumulates thousands of businesses, transactions. So the questions are there. We have a lot more. We put 100 at a time. When we get exhausted, we'll change them. So right now, I'm looking for people to go in there, get educated on the business that they're starting or going into, and it would be a big factor for you. Because there's questions on there you probably never thought about when you're going into business. One of them is your actual startup costs. To do the calculations on your startup costs is really something that you have to do, like a penny at a time, so you have the right numbers. So some people put them together and they don't have the right numbers, and before you know it, they go into business and they didn't calculate for certain things and they don't have allocation for the dollars. So, and we have another program on here. It's called the self-evaluation. If you want that, give me a call here. We'll send it to you. 646-478-4796 is the number. So we're out. We program on two different menus. If you want to go to Blog Talk, you can go to Talk Radio and sign in at the Toolbar Business Talkback, and you can hear the program. And if you would like to see the program on your screen, you go to Google plus Hangouts, and actually it's google.com/Hangouts. It's the same thing. It's Google Hangout on here. Very simple. Type in the Business Talkback, and you'll get the program. So you'll be able to see the program live, see me, whatever that's worth. And you can call and ask a question, and then you can get the question answered while I'm speaking to you on the phone. So it works out well, and it's a good system. So we have one number, two avenues to get to you. Blog Talk is one, and Google is the other. So they're both Google's Hangout on air, and Blog Talk is Blog Talk. You go to Blog Talk and type in Business Talkback, and you'll be able to listen, see, and hear the program. Very simple. And the number here for calling is 646-478-4796. That's the number. So we are here, ladies and gentlemen, to help you. Throw out periodically a question of the day to the business owners if they're listening. And some of the questions on the Busy Quizzes they're excellent questions. So go there, obviously. But I always like to ask the business owner a question and don't always get the answers, and that's why we're here. If we give you a question, we know the answers. So there was a fellow that I was going back and forth with on a program that I'm a member of, or it's called Mastermind Groups on the Entrepreneur Forum, Entrepreneur Investors Forum, I believe it is. And so we've been going back and forth about different programs and things like that. So I asked him one question, and I said to him, I says, he talks about how good he is at coaching. So I asked him, I says, well, if you were coaching a business owner and the business owner said to you is that, my profits aren't what they should be, or where they are, or where they should be. And so I asked him the question, I said, so assuming that you have a owner whose profits are diminishing, how do you raise their profit picture without raising their prices? Now, I've been going back and forth with this guy, sort of, it's been fisticuffs basically, but anyway, so this is going on about last month, I think. So he finally got back to me and said that he didn't know the answer, which is the point I'm trying to make, is that if you're going to do coaching and analysis and consulting, when people ask these questions, you better know the answers. So as an individual who talks about how good he's at coaching, I won't mention his name, it's not important, and can't answer a simple question, so I asked him another question. He couldn't answer that either. So the point I'm trying to make here is that, if you're going to be in the field of consulting and teaching and education as we are, you better have the answers for these business owners. So he couldn't answer about the profits. He couldn't answer anything about the exact startup cost and the percentage of the startup cost. So there's a lot of different avenues to go down when you're doing cost analysis or you're doing business startup. Because what's going to happen is that you have to have the right dollars, the right cents, the right location. So we try to be accommodating to all of our people. That's why we're here. The number here is 646-478-4796. Give me a call and we'll talk to you. The point I'm trying to make is that, when you go out and hire someone, if you're in business, to help you with a project, whatever that project is, you want to be absolutely sure he knows more than the one item that you're hiring them for. Because one item in business leads to another item. Going back to the fellow who couldn't answer the question about how do you raise your profits without raising your prices. So, when you hire these people and they want to charge you a lot of money, be very careful. Because over the years, I know I do consulting and appraisals and analysis, and I know all my answers, I know all my questions. But when I get in front of people like this other individual, I get very frustrated because I don't think that they should be charging money for an item or a subject they know very little about. But they do it, though, and as a business owner, if you're going to keep paying the dollars, then you're going to get hurt. So we'd like you to really think about when you hire somebody, make sure they qualify for what you're doing it for. Now, I know that we're qualified. I've been doing it for 45 years, so we know our program. We know the answers to questions. We had a school for 31 years, so we know this stuff. So be careful of what people that you're going with. I always say this about contractors too. So, I used to have a home improvement company years ago. So if you're going to hire people to do your work, you want to make sure that they have an insurance program policy, get referrals from other jobs, go look at the job, talk to the people, and make sure that they're licensed by the state. Very easy. It's three items to worry about. So you can do that, then at least you're on the right track. But these people that walk in the door, they have a truck that's unmarked, no name, no phone number, no license number. You really don't want to be dealing with those people because, they probably don't have insurance. And if they got insurance, get a copy of their workman's comp and liability, call the insurance company, verify that they're in business. Because what's going to happen is that a lot of these guys will take that insurance policy, white out the date, put a new date on there, and they don't have insurance. Then when you go to collect on an item, you're not going to collect. So I'm giving you the little hints of the trade that these operators that are not legitimate will pull over you. So just like people in business, you're going to hire somebody to do analysis for you, or you're hiring for coaching, make sure they qualify. You don't want to be paying those kind of dollars if you're not going to get the service on it. And you want to get references from the last business they did, what they've done, talk to the people, and you'll be surprised what you're going to find out. You should do that with any field, whether you're going professional, whether it's a dentist or a doctor or a lawyer. Try to get the feel of who these people are and where they came from and how they got there. I'm saying they're not all legitimate. They probably are. But at least you have a direction of, where you want to go and how you're going to get there. Anyway, that's my sermon for a short time now. I have more to go, but we have a guest going to call in about 1 minute. And we try to bring on guests locally we air out of Point Pleasant, ladies and gentlemen, New Jersey. I know we're on internet radio, so we're national, universal, but the program airs from Point Pleasant, New Jersey. So we try to bring on local business owners that we could promote their business locally and give them a plug for their business. So we try to bring on, last week we had one on Monday, we had them last week. We try to get local entrepreneurs on to talk about their business. That's what we're here for. If we can help them out, we'll be glad to help them out wherever we can. So we try to accommodate them. We did verify with them this morning to be available. So, Chris, why don't you give them a call and see if Diane's available?
Did it. Here we go. We just did it.
Tangerine.
Hi, I'm up for Diane, please. This is Tony Pezza on the air.
Hey, how are you? It's Diane.
This is Diane? Okay, Diane, how you doing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm good. How are you?
You can hear me okay there?
I'm hearing an echo. I hear myself.
Okay. Don't know why we're getting an echo here. Okay. Is that any better?
I think so.
Okay, that's a little better for you? Okay.
Yeah, I keep on hearing myself, but that's okay.
Oh, well, we don't want you to hear yourself. I don't know why we're getting an echo here, so. Okay, anyway, we are talking to Diane. Diane, I didn't get your last name. I apologize. What's your last name?
My last name is Courtney.
Courtney. Oh, Diane Courtney. And Diane Courtney is the owner of Tangerine Boutiques.
Tangerine.
Tangerine Boutique. And they're located at 84 Bridge Avenue in Bay Head. And their phone number there is 732-892-8300, 732-892-8300. If you want to go there and talk to Diane, she'll be glad to accommodate you. So Diane, first thing I'm going to ask you is, have you been sanding out like everybody else in the area? Because I live in Point Pleasant, so I know the disaster that's going on out there.
Right. It has been, since the hurricane, it has been a disaster out here. But it's better. It's definitely better now.
Well, I'm hoping it's better by now, because it's been over a year now, so we're talking quite a while. Did you get a lot of damage? Did you have to close your doors?
We had we had 5 feet of water in the shop, and I lost everything. And we quickly rebuilt and got reopened in March of the next year.
5 feet of water. That's quite a lot of water there. 5 feet of water.
That is absolutely. The whole shop is about 900 square feet, and 5 feet of water ruined everything.
Yeah, well, it will ruin everything, because I had friends of mine who lived down by the beach, and they had 5 and 6 feet of water, and so I know what that looks like, and I've had the friends that had businesses also, so I know they've had their problems with the with the weather, or with the sandy problem. Hope you got all your insurance straightened out and everything. Got all your coverage on that?
Well, we were not covered flood insurance.
Oh, you weren't?
I did not receive any insurance for anything.
Oh, that's not good.
No out-of-pocket loss. Which is most. I only rent the space, so insurance for contents for a retailer is really, really high. I wouldn't be able to be in business.
Wow.
So yes, I did have to take a loss on the inventory.
Yeah, well, that always hurts. I know that it's in business is always a problem. So anyway,
Absolutely.
So why don't you tell us something about your business there, Diane? For instance, how long have you been in business, and have you been at the same location?
Well, I opened the shop in April of 2003, and I started as a small shoe boutique. And since then, 11 years later, I'm a full women's boutique selling clothing, handbags, jewelry, accessories, all fun accessories and shoes. And
yeah, and I see on I pulled up your website just to get an idea. I see you have tremendous clothing line there for So you only do women's over there.
We have a little bit of everything. We have everything from daytime wear, beach cover-ups, to dresses for weddings, and so all different types of needs. We kind of, in this small little store, we do have a lot of different merchandise.
Well, you have to have a variety in the clothing business. Just like most businesses, you can't be a one item. Well, unless you can, I guess you can if you're a specialty item. But in your case, I could see that you do have to have a variety of items down there. Because I have friends in the clothing business, and they tell me the same thing. Without the variety, it's pretty tough to get to draw different traffic, different clientele. So you have to do that. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
We
did.
carry a little everybody, all age groups.
Well, you have to. I pulled up your website, as I said, and I see that you do have shoes and clothing and the jewelry, like you said, and accessories, and so. and I'm glad to see that you got through the storm. A lot of people didn't make it. You can tell by the houses that are empty and the business that didn't reopen. So I'm glad to see that you survived.
No, there's also a lot of businesses still not here.
Well, a lot of people, if they don't have the dollars to buy the new inventory and clean up the stores a little bit, it's just like the houses. They got paid for some of the insurance, but then they got to start raising them at $40,000 for it, and there is some money for that. But a lot of people just walking away. I know I have 4 friends that on the beach they lost their house. They just left, just sell in now, and that's it. They don't want to rebuild. They're gone.
Yeah, it is very unfortunate. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I know friends down there that are in business that it's affecting that because there's you don't have that many people around that are buying because they left the area and went somewhere else and sold off the lots. So we always have tragedies in business, but when you get a storm like that, it really wipes out one business, but it takes out blocks and miles and businesses, and people leave. And so the businesses that we do talk to down there have the same problem.
Yeah, well, I just knew that I wanted to be here, and I enjoyed what I was doing, and I just figured, you know what, let's get it reopened, and we'll figure it out. I think it's going to come back, really, really great once we do, people are back in their homes and things like that. So I think down the road it's going to be good for us.
Well, I'm glad that you hung in, because I hate to see businesses close, for any reason, whether it's failure or whether it's weather. I just don't like to see businesses close. So
we have a call, Tony.
We have a call?
No way. It's a lot of work that goes into these small little businesses. And,
I've been doing
of work for us.
We not only have
people go out.
Yeah, we not only have a radio show here, we also have an educational course that we teach businesses on. So we have a call for you.
That call went out.
The
call dropped.
Oh,
it
great.
dropped. Okay. No, what happened? It dropped?
It dropped. All right.
You got the number there?
I'm sorry. No, I don't have it on my end. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. We had a call. They hung up. We didn't get to them yet, so maybe they'll call back.
Yeah,
hopefully they'll call back. If not, if you have the number, call them back.
I don't. It didn't come up on the monitor.
They come up on the monitor? Okay.
No.
All right. Either way, we apologize. They called in, then they hung up. I don't know why. They might have had the wrong number. That's probably the answer. So, we not only have a radio show here, but we actually teach business education, which I've been doing for a long time. So, and I'm glad to see that you're back in business and get back on your feet. And you sound like you know what you're doing. So I have no doubts in my mind that you will. You'll get through it and you'll make it. And I'm glad to see that you are back.
We're working through it. We're definitely working through it.
You
want to
know,
it's a big loss, but staying positive.
You have to work through business because it isn't, it isn't going to come easy. I mean, I do that. We talk to people all the time. It's the same problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Diane, who has the Tangerine Boutique in Bayhead at 84 Bridge Avenue in Bayhead, obviously. And if you'd like to go see her shop, as I said, she's at 84 Bridge Avenue. And the number there is 732-892-8300, 732-892-8300. Or you can go on to the website at www.shoptangerineboutique.com. That's 3 W's and a dot, shoptangerineboutique.com. And go there. She has the nightwear, the daywear, the beachwear. Sounds like she's covered all the bases, which is what you should do in the clothing business. One other question I want to ask you, Diane. Well, I have a few of them for you anyway. Outside of the storm and standing out, which I got another call here, Chris?
There's that call again.
All right, this is me. Put it on.
All right, here she is.
Okay.
Here she is.
Hello?
You've just been by prankdial.com.
That's a commercial. Take it off.
I'm sorry.
Hang it up. That's okay. We thought we had a call for
Put
it.
on
So
the block list.
it's one of those commercial things.
Sorry
so.
about that.
All right, this happens with live radio. This is what happens in live radio. So
Yeah, my.
this is what happens. We've been doing this show for a while, and we do get cranks or perks here and there. So, well, the other question I wanted to ask you, Diane, is that outside of the storm, which obviously affect everybody, what do you find the hardest thing in business? I know the normal answer is profits and growth, but what do you find the hardest in business? Survival. What are some of your business problems that you would like to go away?
Oh boy, that could be.
See,
Let's say,
the reason I asked is,
I think the biggest thing is. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. I got you.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Probably the biggest problem. There's always something to do on a daily basis. I'm constantly as a business owner, constantly, wearing different hats. And I don't know what I would want to go away. I love about it. I'm always busy. I'm always doing something different. Challenging would definitely be to make sure that I have the correct inventory in the store. But after 11 years, I've definitely learned my customers and learned the business. So the challenge, hey, that's what's fun about it. So I wouldn't make anything go away.
Okay, well, I meant problems go away. I didn't mean the good stuff go away. Sometimes, run across little problems that, competition or marketing or a problem with the vendors, prices going up.
Yeah, it's always a challenge. No, I work with vendors that I, build a rapport with, so they're really good. Market definitely can be a challenge because there's so many outlets with social media and keeping up with all those types of things. So that can definitely wear on me because that is something that I have to take care of, every day and get out all the social media. But I have great sales staff on the floor. My girls are amazing, so I have a lot of help here in the store. Probably a challenge is just have enough capital to keep on going. That's a challenge getting business loans. So that's really tough.
That's always a challenge.
Even after 11 years of business, it is to make sure that we have enough capital. Definitely.
Whether you're there 2 or 3 years or 10 years, is always the capital problem with inventory or whatever the case is. There's always a problem with financial with the business. It never changes, it never goes away. So what are you using besides marketing, besides your social media? I mean, I see that you send out emails. I pulled up your email list here, not the list of the customers, but the email of what you send out, have the dates on them that you send out with the product on there, which is good. I pulled out, because it was on your website, and it's had to come up. You have Celebrate Independence style new bags have arrived. So I see that you're active in your emails with your clients, and that's the way it should be. Do you find that when you send these out, you're getting good response from your clients, your customers?
Some days I do. Some weeks I do, and some weeks I don't. There's always. It's definitely a roller coaster. Some weeks I get a really big response. I email coupons and put different promotions on Facebook.
Right.
And some weeks we get lots of people coming in because of it, and some weeks there's just no answer of why they don't respond. So we just keep on putting it out there and hoping that we have a good week.
That's all you can do is just continue to do what you're doing and hope that it catches on. That's part of marketing is repetition.
Exactly. Just keep on going.
That's all you can do. If you stop in the middle, then
that's a big part of what I do. My background is in marketing.
Oh, okay.
That's what I went to school for. So that's a big part of the business that I love doing.
Yeah, I know, but but if you're doing it yourself, it's good. But if you got to start hiring outside people, then it gets very costly. Sometimes you don't know if it's going to work or not because we market our own programs here, and as I said, with the business the programs that we have, we try to do marketing that way. But it's you really never know what's going to click or not click. It's like it's always borderline is the question with that. So we don't like to see borderline cases. We like to see success, and so this is why when I started the radio show over a year ago, I've been promoting all the local businesses in Point Pleasant, Beachboro, and Bricktown. And so what we do is that we contact local businesses and we give them the opportunity to come on and talk about their business, put them on the air, and try to promote businesses locally because I live here, I work here, my radio station's here, and and we like to see success within the within the area that you live in. You don't want to see businesses close every day.
Yeah.
It's just, I right past a business that closes. I want to
Wonderful
cry.
what you're doing. Absolutely.
I say, my God, he was here 2 days ago or 3 days ago. There's one store that this is important now. He's gone, but he opened up, I think, like less than 40 days ago, and I rode past and he's gone already. And I said, wow, what happened here? So it's good that you're hanging in all these years. But
I know how much work goes into it.
oh, forget about it. And not only the work, but even the security deposit. You had to buy inventory, and but I ride around and I see these stores closed. So when we started the show over a year ago, I said I'm going to try to get all the local business owners, put them on the air, no charge obviously, and talk about their business. And some come in studio and we have a nice conversation. We talk one-on-one, and it's all free. And most people like it to say, wow, that's great. I can get free commercials and no charge. So this is why we go through the list.
Yes, and I do appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're doing it.
You
I'm sure you do. There's a lot of people who I know we had on White Sands. I guess we had your next door neighbor there on, Bayhead Travel?
Yes.
Yeah, well, she was on about 2 months ago.
Yep.
And we had her on.
Oh, good. That's great.
Yeah, we had her on a couple months ago, and then we had White Sands, and we've had a number of local people on. We had another one on Bridge Avenue it's a gift shop, Helping Hands, I think it is. They were on. So we try to go through at least 1 or 2 a week local businesses and put them on the air, as I said. At no charge, no cost, obviously. But I love business. I believe in business. And I think that, if we can help each other out, either through the radio station or through in-person communications, I think it makes everybody a better person, for helping her out. And I think that's what's missing.
Yes, and keep it local.
Yeah, keep it local. I think that's what's missing.
Stores.
We don't get it.
That's what really helps, our community.
Well, this is why I try to do this for as many business owners I can get to come on. But believe it or not, there's a lot of them reject.
We have a call.
I do. I'll put her on.
Call. Actually, it's.
Okay, put her on.
Here he is.
Okay, we have a call for you, Diane. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Do you have a question for Diane from Tangerine Boutique?
Yes, this is Stuart.
Stuart.
Diane?
Yes.
I heard you say that you have products that cater to women of all ages.
Yes.
And I was wondering whether you have considered catering to women in certain age groups rather than everybody.
We absolutely normally are in the wintertime. The age group is there is a more precise age group, and that's anywhere from 35 up to 70. But in the summertime, I do bring in, because a lot of the young girls are on school vacation, so we do give them, try and bring in some merchandise that they would like also. But we do tend to service women anywhere from 30s to 70s.
Mm-hmm.
We do have like a missier clothing line and not a junior line. But in the summer, we will bring in accessories for the junior customer.
That's great. So how would you describe your main customer, your ideal customer?
My ideal customer is a woman that is sophisticated, likes to dabble a little bit in the trends in the clothing, but wants something that she can wear season after season. And that's the majority of the women that I get that come in and are so grateful that they're wearing something that they love from last year or the year before, that they just don't get rid of clothes. They're quality clothing, and those are the women that we want, that appreciate that type of thing.
Good. Generally, do you know from what areas the customers are coming from?
A lot of my customers come from Brick and Toms River.
Mm-hmm.
That we do get a little bit from Monmouth County, but the majority is Brick and Toms River and Point
Mm-hmm.
Pleasant. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
those are the majority.
I know one owner of a wearing apparel store, and what he does is to go outside of the store and go to various communities where he sets up his products and services for a display and event, and that's how he does business from other areas as well.
Sure, absolutely. I've traveled and done fashion shows in different communities, and even Christmas boutique shows. So I've done house parties. I've traveled definitely to keep business going for sure.
It sounds like you're doing a great job.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay. Speak to you again. Take care.
Nice
Good luck
talking to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for the call. Appreciate. That's called marketing, Diane, right? Go out and market yourself.
That's right. You got to get out and get them. They're not just going to come to you.
No, because, it doesn't always happen trying to get people to come to you. You got to go out and market those other people, and this is what happens. So that was Stuart called
That's right.
From Tom's River, and he did speak to Diane, and that was nice of him to give us a call. Now, yeah, one other thing is, as I said, have you ever done a analysis of your business to find out where you're going, how you want to get there? Not an evaluation, but just a general analysis of your business.
I'm sorry, I think I lost you.
No, I'm here. Go ahead. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hello?
Turn your mic up.
Diane, can you hear me?
Stand by, Diane. Your mic went dead.
Oh, there you are.
No, here we go. We're good. Okay. Can you hear me, Diane?
Okay. I'm sorry. What was the question?
The question was, have you ever done analysis of your own business to find out what direction you want to go in?
Meaning, we've definitely done an analysis on the numbers and, trying to, do better that way. What in other ways do you mean? Like a cost analysis of your business, like
basically, you're looking for sales of this week to next year, next month, or sort of a short business plan to help you put your numbers in the right order and your direction in the right order. Just what I call just a business analysis. Of your business in general, your sales projection, things like that.
And projections and things like that I, try and meet some sales goals. In the last couple of years, it's been a little tough. Business is so far down, so we're just trying to stay afloat right now, honestly.
Oh yeah, I realize that. No, I didn't mean for you to go out and spend a lot of money on it. But I was wondering if you did your own analysis, basically, where you came from. Usually in the form of a 3-month business plan. So what it does is that it just gives you a direction of where you came from and where you want to go in 3 months. And you can put it down as a guess, but at least it gives you a direction of say, okay, our goal is, let's say, to raise it by 10% for a number. And then you do that in 3 months and say, okay, we only did 4, maybe we have to change that. So that's what I call self-business analysis, and it works all the time, and it usually gives you the direction of where you came from, where you want to go, and it doesn't cost you any money. You can do it yourself, and sometimes the program does work. In most cases, it does work because it gives you, because your own product, so your product, what you want to do, and then what that does in the process, it actually gives you an examination within your own content, within your own products, whether you want to be line A, line B, or change your lines to increase your profit, increase your sales. So that's what I call self-business analysis. And
right.
So, there's something like that. So if you want, there's no charge, but you want, I'll send you a form that I use at my school. And you could.
Yeah, I would love that.
You could take a look at it, and then if you want, I'll review it for you. Again, I won't charge you for it. I'll review it for you, and then give you an idea of what your analysis are. Because, see, the problem...
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. I would love that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the problem with business is that, a lot of people just don't have time to do the internal work, what I call internal. You're busy talking to you're buying, you're pricing, you're talking to your salespeople, so... But there's more to the business than just that. And so I've created, again, from my own school, I created a product called self-analysis. And So what I'll do is I have a form there, and I have your email address. I'll send it to you. All you have to do is fill it out. Give me a call back. I'll analyze it for you, and I'll give you a direction of basically of where you should be going, how you're going to get there. Okay, how's that sound to you?
Wonderful. Thank you so much. That would be great.
Okay. In fact, I may even drop it off to you in person so I can meet you. That might, because I live in Point anyway. So I might
that would be nice.
I might even do that. This way you can see my ugly face, and I'll drop off the form and explain it to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Diane from Tangerine Boutique. And if you'd like to give Diane, who's been very gracious today, we appreciate her time, at 84 Bridge Avenue in Bayhead. We're in New Jersey, obviously. And the phone number there is 732-892-300, 732-892-8300. And a call, talk to her about her promos, special ideas, special promotions she has, what she has on sale. You're looking for any special items, she'll order it for you, I'm sure. And go see her shop. And I'm going to do that myself this week and drop off a form for her. Diane, I want to thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I know you're a busy person. And we want to thank you for coming on the air.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and I will drop by and say hello to you.
I really appreciate it.
Okay,
time.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you later in the week.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Great. You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much. Okay, Diane, bye-bye. Chris.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks, Diane.
We're good.
Cut her off.
What's going on?
No, okay, disconnect.
We're good.
Okay.
Yes.
That was Diane from Kitchen Boutique. Kitchen Boutique, listen to me. Tangerine Boutique. No kitchen here, just
Tangerine Boutique of Point Pleasant.
yeah, no, Bayhead, not Point Pleasant.
Oh, Bayhead. What am I saying?
Yeah, so I'm thinking of food
No,
already.
I'm messing up.
I'm thinking of food over there. Daniel, did you eat, Daniel? Did you have your donut?
Yep, I have 2 donuts.
Okay, you can have another one if you want. They're free, just like the radio show is free.
I don't eat them anymore, personally.
That's what you say. We don't know what you eat when you leave here, though.
I'm telling you.
Okay,
Free.
Chris is going on a gluten-free diet,
That's my point.
so he's not going to eat my cooking anymore.
No, as much as I could, I'll try.
Okay. So
As long as it's gluten-free.
Daniel on the other end is skinny, so he can eat everything. Chris is overweight, and me, I'm right in the middle between the fat and the skinny guy over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Business Talk Back program. We just had Diane on from Bayhead, Tangerine Boutique. Go talk to her. Go see her at 84 Bridge Avenue in Bayhead. Tell her you heard the program on the air, and you'd like to go see her wares, which I'm sure are very. She has a lot of name brands out there. I'm sure it's all quality stuff. And go talk to her and go see her. Anyway, today is Monday, the 4th. We do air Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's our 3 days that we're here. And we're on the air from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And we will take your calls if you want to give us a call. We have a lot of programs free, like I said earlier today, on the Business Talkback program, Call and Talk Radio is one of them. You can go to Google Hangout, Business Talkback. You can go to Blog Talk Radio, Business Talkback. So we air in 2 different venues. One is the actual screening. You can see me like a Skype. I can't see you. That's Blog Hangout. That's Google Hangout on air. And you can go to Blog Talk Radio. Again, it's Talk Radio. And you can watch or listen to the archives. They're all on there, all the shows we've done. And then what we do is our daily shows, when we have guests on, we take them. And then we filter them out and we edit them. And as they say, we stomp on them and straighten them out. And we will put that onto the Business Talkback YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We have the shows on there. And you'll be able to go and listen to the program. You can listen to Diane, listen to me, and you can listen to the boys talk to each other over here on the other side of the room. So, where are we at now, Chris? Okay, 2:45. Okay, we're good. All right. So, all right. I did give you my sermon this morning about if you're in business, be careful when you hire people. make sure that they're qualified, and make sure that they know what they're talking about. Quiz them. That's why we like people to call us and quiz us. We have the answers, hopefully. And we've been doing it for a long time, so we like to be accommodating to business owners, and we try to help all the local business owners in the area to grow their business and help them develop. And that's all good for the area. It's an area that's been sandied out in the Point Pleasant area. Anybody in the country's heard about it, I'm sure. So if we can get business owners on and give them a plug for their business, this is what we like to do. We like to promote them. And so that was Diane. I'm going to stop by and give her one of our analyses for her to fill in, log in, and give her an example of her growth or not growth. So, and I'll pull that up today and drop it off to her, and we'll be in good shape. So we try to, our listeners, we try to do it for all of the business owners in the area. We have a free offer. Outside of coming on the air, we'll give you a free analysis of your business if you want, and we'll do the evaluation for you. It's really a simple process. No charge, no cost, no obligation, as we say. And if you want to do that, give me a call here at 646-478-4796 and tell me who you are, and we'll get it out to you. Either I'll email it to you or I'll drop it off to you if you're local. Because I like to meet the people that we talk to, because we never know who we're really talking to, because we get a phone call, we don't know what they look like and who they are. So unlike Skype, we can see you, but we don't have that capability. But we do have the capability where you can give me a call and talk to me and see me on Google Hangout on air, and we go from there. So let's see. Do we have our friend Larry?
Let's play him again.
Yeah, we can do our Larry. We have a friend of ours who has a chocolate store and wine store, and we try to plug Larry whenever we can because he's a good guy. And
he's got the Blue Cross.
He's got a new raffle going. Actually, it's a free drawing. If you go to his store, sign in, you can win 4 tickets to the Blue Claws and a basket of chocolate, I believe it is. And I think that we can boost his attendance, maybe, as they say. So why don't you give me Larry, and then give me the playback.
Well, here he is.
Okay, here we go.
Creative Chocolate and Design just got better. Now they're selling award-winning New Jersey wines to complement their gourmet chocolates, all under one roof. Where else in New Jersey can you get gourmet chocolates and award-winning wines, all presented by an international award-winning designer, except at Creative Chocolate and Design? There's nothing more perfect than wine and chocolate for a dessert, party, or to give as a gift. At Creative Chocolate and Design, the best chocolatier in Ocean County, are the perfect complement to their dessert truffles, now found all under one roof. They can now also offer you gift baskets and platters that include your choice of an award-winning wine, chocolate, and treats. Creative Chocolate and Design, the best chocolatier in Ocean County for the second year in a row, just got better. Visit them today at 1182 Fisher Boulevard in Toms River. Call them at 732-929-2462 or visit creativechocolatedesign.com.
And now, back to the Business Talkback program with your host, Tony Pezza. And this is the only national live question and answer call-in business program for small businesses. So pick up the phone and make that call at 46478-4796. And now, back to Tony.
We are back here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for listening. And we did play Mr. Larry. And if you're in the Toms River area, he's on Brick Boulevard. I mean, not Brick Boulevard. He's on the Hooper Avenue.
No, Fisher Boulevard.
Fisher Boulevard.
Toms
I'm
River.
thinking of the other guy. Okay.
Fisher Boulevard.
He's on Fisher Boulevard in Toms River. If you're in the area, go down and see him. It's called Creative Chocolates and Designs. Go see Larry or Donna. Tell him Tony sent you from the radio show. And they'll give you a deal. You can sign in and get free Blue Claws tickets and a basket of chocolate, I believe. So go see Larry on Fisher Boulevard. You'll be okay. Is it a call in here?
Yeah, you want to take it?
Yeah, why not? Let's take a call in. Who we got here? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you today? Hello?
Hi. How are you guys?
I'm well, thank you. Who am I talking to?
My first name is Joe. My last name is Jackson.
No, I don't need your last name, Jackson. Joe's good enough. What can I do for you, Joe?
I just wanted to tell you, Mr. Tony, I've been in the business, in the entertainment business for a long time now. And I think that your radio show is the best radio show around now.
Well, we appreciate that. Where are you calling from, Joe?
I just wanted to call and tell you that.
Where are you calling?
I'm calling from Columbus. I have a meeting down here. I have a special meeting with important people.
Oh. And you do entertainment, you said?
Yes, sir. My family, all my sons and daughters are entertainment.
Well,
My
that's
son
nice.
just passed away not too recently.
Oh, that's good to know because I have no entertaining features in my body. What do? You sing and dance? You play music? What do you do? Pardon me?
No, I'm Joe Jackson.
Okay, I apologize. I don't know you. I don't know of you, so I apologize. What do you do, Joe?
Do you know Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah,
55?
of course. Oh, so
Yes,
you
I'm the dad. I'm the father.
you're the father. Well, that's good to know.
Yes.
Okay, then that puts a different light on things. I didn't know who you were, but Michael Jackson. I know Michael Jackson, obviously from his entertaining, which is great. So,
Yes. I am the father. I'm the one that started it all.
well, you got great kids. That's good. I'm glad that it worked out well for you. And so, we have another caller.
Well, I just been listening to a lot of radio stations, and yours caught my eye, and so I just wanted to call you and tell you that it was. I think it's a great radio show.
Well, I want to thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling. Call back again. We appreciate it. Thank you. We got another call coming up. Let's put them up.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Joe. Have a good day.
And let's take it real quick.
Yeah, let's take it. Yeah, we got time. Hello?
It'll come up soon. It's loading it in. Oh, it disappeared. He hung up.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, because I took it live and he cut off automatically.
All right. Did you hit live on that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So,
It seems to have disappeared.
all right, maybe we'll call back. So we had a caller in, whether it's legitimate or not, I don't know. But here we go again. Let's see what we got here.
This is the same number that called us before, so let's cut that off.
Oh, that's the one with the commercial?
Yeah.
I'll get rid of him.
We did.
We don't want him on here. So
We'll report
anyway, we had a call here. People call up, and like I said before, is that we take calls and we can't see who's on the other end, obviously, because we don't know who they are. So, but we do take the call, and we can almost figure out who they are talking to them. So I don't think he was legitimate, but that's okay. He made a phone call, and we had a short conversation. We appreciate the call anyway. Don't know where he's calling from or the number's legitimate, so because we have no way of tracing it, so we like to accommodate people as long as they don't get vulgar and loud and disruptive. We'll have a conversation with them. And so there we go again. This is the commercial again, right?
Yeah, we're going to block him.
Yeah, block them out. So anyway, so when you're live, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened. You get calls all over the country, and you don't know who's calling. And
especially on Blog Talk was notorious for that as of late.
Yeah, right. So we don't have a screener, obviously, because we do it ourselves. We do our own call-ins, our own editing, our own filming. So you have to put up with it. But Joe Jackson is not his name. It's probably not him, but that's okay. And we'll be glad to...
Probably not, but he is alive, actually. Could be him, but it's probably not.
Yeah, I doubt if it's him, though, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's not him. Why would he be listening to a business talk show? But you never know.
Never know.
But
It's possible.
Hey, why not? This is what makes horse races. And 605 is back again.
Yeah, and I got him off.
Okay. Just for the hell up again, put them on, then cut them off.
Yes,
Because we're going to go Sinatra anyway in a few minutes, or in a minute or so.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
he's not going to call back. Okay. When you do live programs, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens. You get call-ins. We take the calls, as I said. So even if we screen them out, it's hard to tell who's on the other end. You know, like people will say what they are, what they so. But most of the time, it's legitimate. We do get the calls legitimately, but a lot of people like to play games, and when you're on the air, you can't help that. So, like I said, if you had a professional screen caller and you know exactly where they're calling from, but we don't have that capability, so we take the call. It's live, and so
No chances.
either way, but it works though. Well, it doesn't happen all the time. Once in a while, you're going to get that. Even on the major shows, you're going to get the same thing. It's if you ever listen to talk radio around the world, around the country, you're going to get things.
Francesca got it.
Huh?
Francesca got that a couple of times.
Yeah, everybody gets it. It's live. When you're live, this is what happens. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of the program for today. We'll see you on Wednesday at 2:00, 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And you're going to give me Mr. Sinatra now, which is our going away song. And we'll talk to you on Friday. Have a good day. Have a good night. Drive careful. Take care of your family. Be careful. Because that's all you have in this world is your family. Bye-bye, folks. We'll see you Friday at 2:00.